my literary luminaries, and welcome back to another Top 5 Wednesday. Today's Top 5 Wednesday topic is your top 5 summer reads. I feel like I've done this one before. It's quite possible. But if you've been around the channel long enough, you know that lists like this make my head hurt because I don't really read by season. So I picked 5 of my sort of favorite fluffy books that I can imagine, taking with you when you go to the beach or whatnot. And that's what I made the list out of. And wow, it got really bright outside all of a sudden. Yay, sunshine. But without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Number 1 is actually a series. I think I've only read the initial trilogy of it, though I know there's like 2 or 3 more books. That's Kira Cass's Selection Trilogy. And I know that doesn't sound like a book that Ryan would read, and under most circumstances, it's not a book Ryan would read. Ryan distinctly remembers seeing one of the books in the Selection series at the bookstore, taking a look and going, oh, okay, goodbye, and just walking away. It's just these girls in floofy dresses. That is not my usual genre. But for whatever reason, I don't even remember why anymore, but I picked up the Selection and actually really enjoyed it. So I don't know. I think it's not fabulous, great fiction or what have you, but for something to take with you, read on the beach just while you're relaxing, sort of fluffy reading, absolutely. Pick them up. Why not? Number 2. Number 2 is the reason I think I've done this list before, because I know I've mentioned this book many times, and that is Song of Summer by Laura Lee Anderson. Again, takes place where I grew up initially, has a deaf kid as one of the main characters. It's an adorable little romance, and it's a YA novel that's not afraid of playing with the concept of the happy ending. It makes me so happy. I really mainlined that book when I read it. But really nice, adorable little romance. Again, almost any romance can go here. Melissa Foster's got some really excellent stuff. Kristen Higgins is a pretty good romance novelist. I mean, there's Winter Renshaw. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them, and all of them would be perfect for summer reading. But, as always, Laura Lee Anderson's Song of Summer has to go in the list. Number 3. Number 3 is another book that I'm fairly positive I've spoken of here somewhere before. If not here, then definitely on my blog, and that is Suffer Love by Ashley Herring Blake. Talk about romances that aren't afraid to mess around with the happy ending style. Loved this book. I want to say Suffer Love is her first book. I think if it's not her first, it's her second. But it's really well done. I really enjoyed it. I feel like I either wanted to or something. She's coming out with another book. I'm super excited to read it, but yes. I don't have good explanations for these. It's a good book. It's light reading. You should pick it up. Summer reads. Fantastic. Number 4. Dodging out of my usual genres. And I'm going to put Highs in the Low 40s by Marion Winnick on here. Marion Winnick is... I know she's done articles and whatnot for various newspapers. She was on NPR for a long time. But she's also incredibly funny. She's a wonderful public speaker, and I've had the chance to meet her several times. And she has a wonderful sense of humor, and her book deals with her life and how she's led it and all the various weirdnesses that have come with it. Great sense of humor, a really nice slice of life style, whatnot. But it is essentially nonfiction. It might fall to creative nonfiction at that point, but really fun. And even for someone who's not, in the age group of the main character, as it were, still very relatable. And honestly, she's just a really good writer. She tells the story incredibly well. And it's very silly. And she's got a whole bunch of them that I think would be perfect as summer reading. But Highs and Low 40s gets top billing. And finally, number 5. Speaking of people that write nonfiction-ish and are funny, number 5 is the Hyperbole and a Half novel by Ali Brosh. I don't know why I blanked on her name there for a second. If you don't know Hyperbole and a Half, you must rectify that immediately. Like, stop watching this video, go find it. There's a blog. Go read the blog. Go get the book. She's wonderful. And she talks about very real stuff. Like, she's got a couple that deal with depression because it's something that Allie has struggled with. And it's brilliant insight into that. And then there's also stories like her getting dental work done and then wanting to go to a friend's birthday party, but she's so drugged up she can't think straight. I don't know if the thing about the a lot is in the book or not. I know it's on the blog. There's so much of my life can get traced back to jokes from Hyperbole and a Half. So very funny, wonderful stuff. If you don't know about it, I am not joking. Close this window right now and go check it out. In any event, those are my top 5 summer reads, I guess. I'd love to hear from you guys, of course. Let me know in the comments down below what are some of your favorite summer reads, or let me know on Twitter at KRyanFrey. As always, I love to hear from you. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It is very much appreciated and very much helps. And hey, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, why not subscribe? YouTube will very kindly notify you anytime that I post a new video, particularly if they hit the little bell icon, which should be every Tuesday and Thursday. But until next time, I shall bid you all adieu, and I will see you all on Tuesday for another Tuesday Talks. Bye! And hey, if you're new to the channel and you like... Not kidding. Go check out Hyperbole and a Half right now. Right now. Why are you still here? Go check it out.